Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First plays the design run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense to the line fast. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Hurts now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And an Eagle first down.
First and 10 from the 43. Has him on the quick hitter. Running down the left side. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Green 18. Get 300. Hey, 626.
Rodgers throwing to start it off. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's a pickup of 6.
Go to 50.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Jim! Hey, Mike!
Rodgers from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So first down from the 41.
Back north. 318.
Now here's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the gun, give to Gainwell. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
58.
Now Rodgers. Completed to his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
26. Yeah, this.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
18. Hey, check 26.
Third and 2, Rodgers. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
18. Go to 5th. Jump out. Teammate. Back north.
Again, Rodgers. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
18. Go to 50. Hey, 88 inside.
Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
319.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Take 30.
Going again here, it's Rodgers. Brought in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Blue 58. Hey, check 26. Go to 5th. Jump out.
Throwing again, Rodgers. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1 for 1.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, Britton Covey. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you've got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
He finds Brown right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. Let's go.
Line up the design keeper. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Toss play to Barkley. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 7.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
No. Screen it.
Rodgers will look to throw. Has it downfield working the left. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
319.
Rodgers going to throw on first. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Looking out of the gun, here's Rodgers. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
258, inside. Hey, 88. Hey, pick 26.
Rodgers going to throw here, third down. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Jump out. 258. Back north.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Buck. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
319. Keep those sticks moving. Keep the ball moving. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Get 300. Get 300. Yeah, this.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Flush out out to his left. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a third down. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
50. 319. Zoom.
Rodgers set to pass. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
A 36-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Covey now to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Trevor.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's stuck on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Over. 258. 26. Hey, 88. 158.
Here's Rodgers. He's got it deep downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Get 300. Get 300. 50.
First down throw here by Rodgers. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Back north. Jump. 18.
Working now from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Inside. 26. Hey, 88. Hey, take 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Yeah, this.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
50. Take 30.
Back to throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Dive play straight ahead. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Silver, set. And anyway, no time.
The toss, running left side. It's Barkley. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. He's back to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
The 4th down pass. Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Inside. Jump up. 18. Hey, 88, 26.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Yeah, Liz.
Rodgers from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Back north. Get Mike. Inside. Jump out.
3rd and long for him here. Finds the end route complete. A decent gain here, but short of the first. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 7.
Hey, 88,
It's 4th down.
88. 26.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
No. 50, 58. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Yeah, Liz. Take 30.
Desperation time here. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Back north. Get 300. Get 300. Stay right.
From the red zone on 1st. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Andrew Makuba makes the play. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Anyway, yeah.
I'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Eagles up by 4. 1st and 10 now from the 46. They go to Barkley again. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
3rd and
2.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. He connects downfield. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the 1st down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It's a design look for Hurts. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the 2nd half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Go ahead. Go. 18, watch out.
First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. That's complete out left to Ayuk. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Outside. 18.
Purdy looking to throw. And he's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Purdy now to throw. And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Derek Harmon, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second and 15. Throwing here, Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Get set.
Now Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Outside. Yeah. 18. Here we go. Start.
Here's Purdy. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
18. Watch out.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. Well, he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackled that time by Joey Porter Jr.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Purdy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish them as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. as they've got it with a third down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he is going to have the 49ers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Gets this one a use check. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. Back to throw, Purdy. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. They'll get just a couple, but the sticks move again.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Get set, get set.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 3rd and 2. Now they empty the backfield and motion the running back right. Shotgun now with Purdy. Touchdown! George Kittle from 4 yards out. And the Niners post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Purdy will throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0.
And makes the score Niners 8, Steelers, nothing.
So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it first and 10.
Back north. Jump. 26. Inside. Get 300. Get 300. Hey, 88. Stay right. Got it.
Now Rodgers. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing now is Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's one. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you got this. Take 30. Hey, take 26.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Go to 50. Renee, take again. Back north. Jump out. Zoom. 26.
Rodgers again now. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
58.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Nifty move. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half. We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Throwing is Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force the incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Get 300. Get 300. Yeah, this.
Rodgers going to go on fourth down. He's got his target. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, 88 to 50. Take 30. Stay right.
To throw is Rodgers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall.
A gain of 1.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Back north. Jump out. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers going to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Get 300. Get 300. Yeah, this. Inside. Hey, 88. Jim.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
50. Take 30.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Jump out! Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 26.
Now Rodgers. This is caught. And the Steelers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
Now Rodgers going to shift him around. Gainwell is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want to back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Green 18! Box it, box it, box it, box it! Cut! Teammate! Boom, boom! Green 18!
Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back north! Teammate! Green 18!
Rodgers will throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know if kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
A gain of 15.
Back now in Pittsburgh.
San Francisco.
It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
Now how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz. And the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Purdy. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Get set.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will have a Niners 1st down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
Get set.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defense. At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
No. 258. 50. 26. Boxes. Jump out. Take 30.
Right to the air is Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game. And it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Short throw to Smith. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
258. Go to 50. Hey, you block. Get 300. Get 300.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
26.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Here we go. Here we go. Rambo 80.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This is caught. It's Brown. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Partner, they weren't quite in the red zone, but things are starting to get condensed on the field. Throwing the corner route there. Really nice play because it gives them a little bit of room to complete it.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
19 Charger. 19 Charger.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
To Terry McLaurin.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Commanders 7, Steelers nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Rodgers. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Third and 2.
Side. Over 50.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And it is caught. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
26. Get 300.
Steelers first down.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he finds Austin complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Commanders' 39-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. Got his man. It's Gainwell. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
We 19, 26.
Now Rodgers. This is caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Jonnu Smith, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7.
The game at 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second down and 4.
Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 60.
Daniels looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Here's Kent to return. 1:50 left to go in the second quarter. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Second and 19 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's one. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Makes it 3rd and 9.
Inside. Back north. Hey, 6-20. Back north. 6-30. Get 300. Get 300. Hey, 88. 50. Yeah, this.
Here's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Jump out.
Throwing is Rodgers. Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Go to 50. Hey, you block. Move at the end. Inside. Back north. Box it. Hey, 6-26.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Get 300. Get 300.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Touchdown! DK Metcalf in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Commanders 7.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance at a return. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
Boswell to kick
A
off
one-touchdown ball game, 14-7. Our scores, we get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. We say we use them to start the second half and get us going.
13 yards on
First target, first catch, and a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On first down, it's Krosky-Merritt. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll run once more with JCM. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
19 Tiger.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Commanders.
Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
2nd and 10. Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. To the air goes Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in time in the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A handoff for Warren. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is 2nd and 8.
18. Go to 50. 26. Hey, 88. 80. Jump up. Run.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That is caught by Thielen. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42. A gain there of 21 yards. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
To throw is Rodgers. From left side on target to Thielen. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On play action. Now Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
319! Plant. Jim! Zoom. Slip it, get it.
On the give, it's Warren. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1.
319! 319!
Running left, it's Warren. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
319! Box it! 319!
They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Trying to hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they take a 17-14 lead. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers earn the win at home as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has us set to get started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
50. Hey, you block over here. Run. Jumbo!
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks, allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
On 4th down, they snap it to Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Look at the inside.
Rodgers going up top again. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hey, take 26.
Again, it's Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pick.
Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. To the 20. To start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Number 50. Hey, you block over here.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. Secured by the veteran, Adam Thielen. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
From the 44-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run the draw with Warren. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
And the Steelers.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. That's quickly out wide to Thielen. He will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 33.
That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A run on first and goal. They'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. Second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Inside. Get 300. Get 300.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Offensive line did their part, but the rush finally gets home and brings him down.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that second down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll run. It's Warren. And the defense rallies to the ball. Brings him down at the 5. It's 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards. Brings up 4th down and goal.
Go to 50. Hey, you go to 50.
From the gun, Rodgers. This caught.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The first carry, Will Spartan. Kenneth Walker. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 6-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Rolling to the left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And they're going to get a first center down. First down, up at the 17. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Quick throw, taken in. That'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw on first down is Darnold. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 35 yards.
At the 24-yard line.
Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Yo, lady. Yo, lady.
To throw again is Darnold. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in! Cooper up. Touchdown Seahawks. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Seahawks move out on top 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Rodgers on first down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the Seahawks will take over here just shy of the 30.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. The throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
This down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. Darnold now to throw. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Darnold to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's a designed run. A second effort, and he is in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after try from Myers. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Steelers nothing. Jason Myers to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. First down for Aaron. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Finding room across midfield. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Makes the score Seahawks 28, Steelers nothing.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Take 30. Hey, take 26. Inside.
Here's Rodgers. That's caught by Smith on the right side. He'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. A gain of 5. And a Steeler first down.
Hey, 88. Yeah, this.
Rodgers. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
1st and 10.
That's another Steelers first down.
Again, it's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Second down.
Rodgers to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
3rd and long for Rodgers. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A-Rod down to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Rodgers going up top again. Flush to his right. And Rodgers has done this long enough. Gives himself up at the end, but he's got a first down.
It's a gain of 11.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. From the gun, Rodgers. His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Steelers are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. That defensive unit was the driving force in this victory.